I'm doing all right.
Good. Let me get this going on YouTube. That way we can have it recording and have people chime in on the chat box or what I don't even know what they call it now. But yeah, we'll get that rolling on this side. And yeah, everything's good. Are you wearing glasses?
Yes, I am.
Whoa.
I now have prescription glasses.
Nice. So how's life? What is the life view now?
I still have to see a specialist about my right eye, but it's getting better slowly but surely. And the glasses are helping to correct the stigmatism in my left eye that was created by my right eye being legally blind.
Fuck.
So, forward progress, bro.
Okay.
I knew that
Forward progress.
I knew that I was gonna have to start wearing glasses, and for my birthday, my sister was kind enough to get me a pair of Oakley titanium frames with my prescription. And so moving forward, bro.
That's freaking nuts.
Stigmatism in my left eye that was created by my right eye being legally blind.
Good Lord.
So forward progress, bro.
Okay.
I knew that
Forward progress.
I knew that I was
Go ahead.
all right. So, well, a little bit of a lag.
I think I got you. I think I
Start
got you.
wearing glasses, and for my birthday, my sister was kind enough to get me a pair of Oakley titanium frames with my prescription. And so moving forward, bro.
That's all we
Stigmatism in my left eye.
That's all we can do.
By my right eye being
Hold
legally
on.
blind.
Just making sure.
Good Lord. Forward progress.
There we go. Now we're moving. Now we're good. All right, Jackson. Things are recording on YouTube and we're good here. Let's get it going.
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 280. Yeah, you heard me right. Count them. 280 episodes of Boog Life, pitted with action and Manny V. What's up, brother?
Everything's good. I'm actually in Nevada. I drove up here to Fallon, Nevada with my partner as it was about a 10-hour drive. So I joined her and I'll be hanging out up here for the next few days, which is good. That way I can get some shit done for Bug Life and at Big Surf Tours. There's no distraction like waves. But yeah, the weather's chilly, but when the sun's out, it's not too bad. Otherwise, it's pretty much work mode for the next few days.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into this episode. First and foremost, as always, shout out. My shout out this week goes to everybody who was kind enough to send happy birthday wishes my way. Whether it was private message, post on my Facebook timeline, messages on Instagram, all of the messages truly appreciated, extremely humbling as always, and stoked to hear from some people I hadn't heard from in a while. And it was really heartwarming.
Yeah, I knew I wanted to post something of you, and I was looking for that big shore break, that big wave of you in Cabo, but then I came up on another great photo.
Me in a Speedo rock jumping in Cabo. The hairy Italian from New Jersey in a Speedo. Not a pretty picture. Although the Australians outdid me on that trip because they opted to belly flop from that rock naked.
Yeah, that was a pretty incredible week in Cabo. There was actually Ray Collins, the photographer, and a couple other Australians showed up to be a part of Cabo with Paul Roach, but at the last minute, Paul Roach wasn't able to come. So they made the best part about it. They were bummed, of course, because they came such a long way to be a part of it, be a part of the Roach experience. But they made the best of it tenfold. So yeah, I'm
And
glad
you
they.
won't have that issue this year You've already got Jacob Romero signed on for this year's Cabo Freak Fest.
That's right. I'm super excited to have Jacob. He's been on a handful of trips already, and he's one of those go-to guys where I know he's going to be very like he's Hawaiian, so he's always going to be super mellow, super chill. There's no ego at all from Jacob, which is perfect when you're traveling. And he goes with the flow. And of course, we all know what happens when he hits the water and there's some launch ramps. So that's always fun to have. So yeah.
Just a little aside, if you'll allow me to talk story for a minute. I first cruised with Jacob back in 2005. We were both team riders for TNC Bodyboards at the time. He came to New Jersey, or 2006 rather. He came to New Jersey for the Jenks Pro, and you know, I was always stoked to cruise with Jacob and his brother Jonah, and then things continued over the years, both with national tour events in the US as well as world tour events. And Jacob is right up there towards the top of the list with my favorite people that I love to travel and cruise with on, whether it's a contest or a surf trip. One of my favorite memories, the Eureka Chilean Challenge one year. Me and him were just cruising. We sat down for coffee and empanadas at the contest site. There was a food truck selling, obviously, coffee and empanadas. And, just watching Jacob in the World Tour environment, signing autographs and taking pictures with stoked out Groms, you know, such a positive vibe. And, if you ever have the chance to travel with them, whether it's this year's Cabo Freak Fest or anywhere else, don't pass up the opportunity.
Yeah, I'm going to be putting together some videos and some photos, some promotional stuff to start sprinkling through the social media about the trip. It's a limited amount of people that will be allowed on the trip. And yeah, if you have the opportunity, it's going down at the end of August. So expect to hear more on that trip. Hopefully, I'd love to see you get well sooner than later so you can come on another trip. So I'll be keeping tabs on you to see how you're progressing.
I'm already game planning. The hamster wheel is turning, bro.
All right. Um, my shout out is going to go to, I think I may have given this shout out to Homeboy already, but my old school OG bodyboarding compatriot, JG. I was going through some old photos, looking for some photos to use for the Cabo promotional material, and I came across the images where JG, one of the few IB old school guys to take a chance and come and be a part of what I've been doing for over 20 years, and that's putting together surf and bodyboard trips, and for him to like say, okay, let's see what Manny's what he's got going on. And for him to come to Cabo and like see and be a part of it and then jump full into the whole bodyboarding scene by creating bodyboarding groups and being a part of the whole competitive side of things, and just being a part of coming back in full steam and being a part of the bodyboarding community was very cool. And I'm stoked that he's still in it. I'm pretty sure he'll be in Cabo. But yeah, my shout outs is this week is going to JG for coming back full steam back into the bodyboarding world and loving every minute of it. So yeah, shout outs to JG.
JG's another one of those guys, I always enjoy cruising northern Baja for a weekend, chasing waves, diving into food. When I left San Diego and relocated back to the East Coast, he was one of the first guys that gave me like a full-on phone call to see how I was doing and catch up with me. So, JG's good people and stoked to know him.
Yeah, exactly. I'm right there with you. Good guy. He's got a lot of love to give from old school time, and that's what it's all about. So yeah.
All right. So with shout outs said and done, into bodyboard news we go. My news this week, the last couple episodes, we've been talking about the Shark Island Challenge. Well, the big news over this past week, nine-time world champion, former Shark Island Challenge champion, Mike Stewart has been confirmed to compete in the 2024 edition of the Shark Island Challenge.
Yeah, that is big news. I want to know what took them so long to be confirmed. I don't know if uh, if the email was sent late or if he had to make sure that he didn't have any prior engagements. But either way, it's awesome to have him on the list of confirmed riders. One question I had was I saw an Instagram post, I saw a Facebook post, and I'm really surprised. And I thought he was already invited and confirmed, but amazingly, Damien King has correct me if I'm wrong, but is he not invited?
I'm, from what I understand, he didn't get an invite. I don't know if it's a spoof to raise attention or if it's for real. But yeah, the Riptide Bodyboarding Magazine Instagram page posted a video of Kingy going through some old Shark Island photos and saying he hadn't gotten an invite. And considering he's a former Shark Island champion, if it's legit, I hope it's just an oversight, and I hope it gets corrected. If it's just Kingy being the Joker, he got us all pretty good.
That's right. I'm sure that if I'm sure they'll make it happen. I mean, and he's fit, he's ready, and it'll be very cool to see him on the list too. But yeah, I'm really surprised that hasn't come up yet. But we'll see. We'll see.
And just one last question regarding the Shark Island Challenge. Where's Nugget?
Yeah, exactly. We should reach out and interview those in charge of the event and just, hit them with all these questions. What do you think about that? I'll reach out to them.
I think that would be awesome. And also, I would love to see Wingnut involved with this event in some way, shape, or form. If he's not competing, give Wingnut a microphone and let him rip.
That would be freaking awesome. All right. I'll reach out as soon as we're done here. I'll reach out over to the Shark Island Challenge crew and see if we can have a chat next week and see just ask as many questions as we can and see if King is invited or not.
Sounds like a plan, brother. Let's make it happen.
All right. Bodyboarding news on my side. This I posted it on the Boog Life Patreon page, but let me pull that screen up, and it is. Hold on, let me get that up. And gosh, if you can help me with the pronunciation of this company, there it is. Vehemence,
Vehemence.
vehemence, vehement,
Vehemence.
vehemence. All right. Forgive me that I didn't pronounce it right. Every time I see it, I'm like, how the fuck? Yeah, I got to work on my vocabulary, obviously. But this this
I'm missing my front teeth, and even I can still enunciate that one.
oh fuck. All right. Well, here we go. They're bringing a drop knee bodyboarding video contest that lasts a year. So this is going to be pretty cool. Um, Obviously, it's a brand, I believe, out of the UK. Super sick. Obviously, Roach would probably love all of this stuff, and I know there's a bunch of other bodyboarders that love this artwork and these graphics. But they created this bodyboarding video contest called the Resurrection, and it's a drop knee video contest with some pretty good prizes too. I mean, we're talking about $2,500 plus gear to the rider and $2,500 to the filmer with some product as well. That's for the winner of it all. But this is the best part. Each month they're going to have, the winner for the month. So, and I believe each month, I mean, you can upload as many videos as you want. So you have a chance to win. You can win all 12 months, but that's gonna, unless Roach is dropping videos every month, then the chances of that are pretty slim. Unless, I don't know. But what I just want to say is that this is very, very cool. They have monthly winners, and the grand winner is going to walk away with money along with the filmer, which I think is really cool. But all the details are here on their website. The contest is open, and as you can see, it's going all the way to 2025, where the grand winner will be presented on May 5th. So all the details are here. Entry form, submitting, doing all that stuff is on their website. It's right on their homepage, and it's a very cool. I'm definitely going to throw a video clip in there for myself just to see where I end up against the young guns.
And just in case you missed it while Manny was scrolling through there, the final edited video will be released in June 2025.
Yeah, that's right.
There it
That's
is.
the
Feature length film. Drop knee bodyboarding, June 1st, 2025. So,
yeah.
if you want to throw your hat in the ring, so to speak, get on it. And I love the fact that the artwork for this project harkens back to a legendary drop knee video that also featured a dragon on the cover. And for all you guys out there looking to make it into the video, just remember, dragon whips tail.
Oh, perfect segue. All right, Jackson. So that's bodyboarding news on my end.
All right, that brings us to our video of the week. I don't know if you got the link. I sent it to you kind of last minute, but this week's Boog Life video of the week comes to us courtesy of former world champion from South Africa, now residing full-time in the UK, Ian Campbell. This is his winter bodyboard highlights. It's a 7-minute video. I like the music. It vibes pretty well with the footage. And you know, the world champ has been killing it in the cold waters of the United Kingdom.
All right, it's a 7-minute, almost an 8-minute video. We'll play the first couple minutes and let's do it.
Yeah, and Ian is another one of those guys. Love traveling with him, love cruising, love watching him bodyboard. Yeah, he's one of those guys who's mostly known for his prone riding, but developed into a pretty adequate drop knee rider. And it's just always fun watching him ride and listening to him talk about bodyboarding.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of those guys right up there with the humbleness of the Hawaiians and the stoke of any bodyboarder. And the combination of the humbleness and just his skill level. I mean, world champ.
Yeah. So, as you can see in these point of view video clips that he put together, you know, he's been scoring the goods this winter and apparently doesn't mind throwing on a hooded winter wetsuit.
I mean, look at these waves. They look perfect. Sick. I'm guessing that was a backflip. Where is this?
Somewhere in his neck of the woods in England.
What's he doing there? We need to get him back online.
Him and his wife Rosie are living there full time now. I know they've been working. He's been working with Ron Barber and Bodyboard Holidays, and he's got his own online store selling merchandise for Boogie every day. And You know, he's not competing on the world tour these days, but he's still chasing waves.
I mean, jeez, I didn't know the UK had this many like solid waves.
You know what? Once I get back into decent health, I would have no qualms about traveling to the UK, throwing on a hooded 5 mil and chasing down some of these tasty looking barrels.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's making it look very fun. And it looks like minimal people in the water too.
That's another thing. Yeah, chasing some fun barrels, uncrowded lineup. That's worth throwing on a hooded 5.4 in my book.
Oh, oh my gosh.
And given that it's the UK, oh, you get out of the water after a session like that, you hit up the local pub for some bangers and mash, little coffee, you're good to go.
Even the, I mean, it looks so fun. Wow. All right. Good catch, good find, Jackson. This was uploaded about a week ago, and it's a 7 minute video, and we're 3 minutes in. So we'll put the link in the chat box on the YouTube feed here. And we'll also, you know what I'll do? I'll post it up on the Boog Life Patreon page as well. This is pretty sick. Look at this ramp. Boom. Oh, that was
Uh,
perfect.
you gotta love it.
Yeah,
And
that was
and
sick.
I tell you what, I've got a little confession for you and everybody watching. You know, everybody knows I've been dealing with health issues and I've been out of the water for a few months now. But every time I dig up the video of the week for pitted, it gets me that much more stoked to get myself back together and get back out in the water as soon as possible. And
Well,
I hope it gets all of our viewers stoked and makes them want to hit the water too.
that was a sick freaking amping video for sure. I mean, he had it all in there, barrels, ramps, and yeah, pretty sick video. Definitely gonna put that on the list on, getting pumped before heading out into the ocean.
Yeah.
Good
All right.
find.
All right. So that brings us to our Monday motivation. This week's quote comes from biologist and anthropologist Thomas Huxley and goes like this: patience and tenacity are worth more than twice their weight in cleverness. So, for all of our viewers out there, be tenacious. With that said, that's a wrap on 280. We'll see you next week for 281.
Thanks, Jackson.
Thanks, Manny. Thanks, everybody, for watching.